Greetings, welcome to LXF. We're back with more studio build stuff. Today we're going to be working on the starting of the Typhoon missile system. Well, before that we need to actually build the vehicle that needs to tote it around, so we need to be able to have it. So we're going to start with that. Anyways, let's go over to our ad spot and then we'll jump right over into studio, shall we? Print, it's your place for custom stickers and custom 3D printed parts. If you like what I do, definitely like what he does. He has custom stickers for my stuff and a lot of other creator stuff, so make sure to check them out at brickbits.com, www.brickbits.com. Take a look around, farms for me, and yeah, enjoy that, and let's go over to studio, shall we? Alright, I had a little difficulty importing the bits of the hemtt. I had to like break it down in a few pieces, but hey, it's here, and it kind of works. You can work with it. Body is on a little rougher shape than the frame, but kind of a similar deal with the tractors. But hey, we can probably work with this fine, maybe. Yeah, it's a little bit easier once you change it to trans black. Yeah, now you can actually kind of see the body more. Yeah, I guess without further ado, turn my filter back on here real quick. Need to run in some plates here. Yeah, I think we need to start with the cab area. Running too much. I am pretty tired today. That should be more or less, no? No, it needs to go down just a little bit. Oh, and back a little bit too. Out there should be about kind of how that front lines up. As for the bottom, can I just run some tiles and then some grill tiles in the middle? Yeah, it looks like we're mostly working with like an 8 wide cab. There's some grill ventilation there. Some tow hooks down at the bottom there too. A little bit too much topology going on with this model. But hey, it kind of works. This probably needs to be about 45. I'm gonna hazard a guess. 45 is actually pretty darn close, isn't it? Dang. Hinge. There, 220? Yeah, 220 seems to be about the angle. We need this bottom plate. Only a couple problems that I'm kind of seeing so far. Is this isn't lining up how I need it to. Probably? No? No, that bottom plate does come back down. Yeah, it comes down pretty far, pretty low. Okay, so maybe we're good. That grill in the middle though might have some problems with that. Hide real quick. We're gonna copy paste 1x8 onto here as well. Adjust it so it matches up in the middle. Thank you. Show all. Okay, and that grill in the middle. Do I really want that to be a sticker? I mean, if I really want to avoid that being a sticker, I really need to add 1x6 on the bottom. I don't even know how that's actually adding. Hold on. Yeah, 1x6 there. I need a 1x6 up top. I need to get rid of that. Copy mirror. You over here. Let's see, tile modified. We need real tiles. Here, copy path. Show all. Yeah, the grill goes all the way to the bottom there. For those toe rings, you just need to put something like this here. You can put a clip on either side. Yeah, that works. Copy, path. Show all. Yeah, stuff like this door and other bits are going to be interesting as well too. This vehicle doesn't really have very much like flat areas to it. Let's see, 2x8. This might be fine to work down here at the bottom. Yoink. Bring that in across. Okay, bring that down. It's probably alright. It almost feels like that just needs to be a door rail piece. How that doesn't like actually line up. Yeah, the door rail would probably work. Okay, delete that, copy, paste, put that there, and then delete that. That'll be our door rail. It goes across the bottom there. That works. And then do we basically just copy and mirror this back across here? I need something that's actually on the ground. Hold on. That will procure this to move backward correctly. Okay, the rear is a totally different angle. That's cool. Here, tile modified 2x3. There we go. What angle do you want to be at? Actual 45? I mean, it kind of seems like it wants to sit somewhat at that angle. Yeah, we might be able to work with that. One thing's for sure, though, we're gonna have to figure out how to seat people inside of there. The more I look at this, the more I think this is gonna be an absolute mess of parts. Let's see, wedge plates. Need some wedge plates along the side here. Question, is this gonna be like 45 either side? It's not 45, and that's kind of what annoys me a little bit. It's like neither. Yeah, like that's my door. It almost forces me to make the front and rear 45 degrees. Right about there, that's 45. That rear one I can't get right now because of how it's set up. Okay, so I can like at least put, oh, maybe I can make these doors a little bit more tiled. Tile modified, you, my good sir. Cabin mirror. Tile 1x4 and tile 1x2. There we go. Might be able to run that tile door like that. I think I gotta make the floor a little lower. I might just be able to run that like that. Still don't have great bumper area where I need to mount the lights to. I have to make some modifications to that area. Let's see, I'm gonna need some cheese slopes in the corner. Feels like. Yeah, the windows might be a little awkward to make. Okay, and then I need at least one more cheese slope going back. Mirror. Split you, delete you. There we go. Because we have some thickness going on back here. Not a whole lot. Looks like I can shuffle this kind of forward a little bit. That more. That'll help give me my shape of the hemmt. I think there is a... Yeah, there's definitely a roof hatch. I don't know how well we're going to be able to put that, but we'll figure out that when we get there. And that feels like a plate in here. That's a little weird, but hey, if we can gap fill, we can. Is that gonna be like a 1x3 tile? That would be because it kind of is a 1x3 tile. Alright. I'm gonna guess that I'm going to be able to have to, or I'm going to have to put a cheese slope under here. Just for a little bit more gap filling. Yeah, okay. So that gap fills underneath there. Okay, I need to actually hide this. That does not feel as put together as it seems. Just put turntables here for right now. Yeah, there's a lot that we need to work out. And a lot of this isn't really together as much as I would like it to be. Copy, paste, split, please. Thank you. Does that kind of open that up more for the headlights? Yeah, it definitely does. It's kind of what I needed. Okay, so for the doors are kind of in the way currently. We can kind of push some of this around a little bit. This back panel isn't at 45. There, it's 45. It's a lot of work. I don't like how this is all sitting. I don't think there's anything too much I can do with it. I mean, there's a little bit I can do with it, but like, My options are limited. I can put that down there like that. It's hitting a little bit. There's a lot of things we need to adjust and play with. We can get something decent. Why do I feel like I need to just run like a group of tile modifieds down the middle, so I have like almost the tiling on both sides. Okay, that's the limit of that. Select by connected, grab all of. Yeah, that's not all connected for some reason. Okay. I'm going to ignore that little factoid at the moment because we're way too early in the build for anything concrete. I'll put a tile 1x2 here. There, that's like the bare minimum bottom for that frame. And everything is not lined up currently because, well, there's a lot that is not final here. Copy mirror, put that over there. Because like that roof access hatch, it extends like the whole way. That's the only thing that kind of annoys me about it, is it covers like the entire top. Let's see, 1x4s, 1x1s. Plate modified. No, it's not plate modified. I always feel like those L plates are plate modifieds. I need to get that out of my head. I don't think I'll ever be able to, though. The paste. Nope, that's not what I need. I need a 1x2 plate there. Kind of like that. We're hopefully getting somewhere. Kinda. I wonder. I put cheese slope like right there. Can that work? Probably. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. There we go. I could fit a bar in there using some special techniques. This mirror basically just comes straight out, doesn't it? At least as far as I can tell, yes. Doors. I mean, it's slowly coming together. Very slowly. It is kind of all over the place. I do need a base, though. It's the only thing we're missing. Some kind of base frame that I can actually, like, attach things to and build things around. Let's see, tile modified. I think I'm gonna have to do some tile modifieds at the edge of the frame. Copy mirror, plate. Let's just do 4x4 because that should be good for mounting a lot of this nonsense too. Copy mirror. There we go. Okay, for now, I'm just gonna throw down a 2x8. That should give me a place to attach there. Okay. Mirror. Oh, that's not actually. Yeah, no, this is attached. Creates a whole host of problems. Austin, I might need to build this one. Oh, a giant hemmt. So I do have an older hemmt model, but I need a larger scale one. Trying for my life to piece together the cab at the moment. Yeah, this isn't a lot. Actually, is that? That feels almost like that is jumperified between where it sits now and... Yeah, I think that is a jumper. It really is just stretching out parts to reach certain areas until it all kind of somewhat aligns. It's not. It's not a jumper, which kind of sucks. If I can stop yawning for 5 minutes, there are workarounds. How modified you? Brick 1x2. There we go. And I'll get these two to cooperate. There we go. Copy paste. Hopefully there isn't like a whole lot that I need to do like weird adjustments for, but we can kind of work around it. There we go. All of this. Let's see, select by connected. It's be easier just to do it this way. Just scooch it over. There we go. Perfect. State modified. You there. There. I need to delete that. 2x4. Come on, please. Thank you. All right. Finally, I can add some attachment points here for some of these parts. Around you there and there. Oh, you're not aligned up and down wise. Okay, fine. Okay, scoot you up one, I think. Yep. Now you're aligned. Yay. Grab all this. Scooch it backwards until it aligns. There we go. That almost feels like that needs a third one. There we go. I'll have to put some bump stops so that it aligns later on. Or helps it align. That should be more or less correct for that bit. You have all this back here. Have to work out. That's not my problem right now. Still work out this nose. Cab. Okay. You're hitting everything. That does not work out. I mean, because I could kind of use hinge plates on the end. I don't think very well, though. Yeah, none of this is still aligned very well. Hinge plate here. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't line up very well at all. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that. I just think I need to throw a plate over top here. Honestly, it's a lot smaller though. I don't think binoculars would be a good answer. No, I don't think so. I have to just go with the most basic answer of just this with some plate rounds in it with one of these grilled tiles. Thank you. Over top of it, like that. That kind of little sandwich stack is probably my best answer. And pull it back in a little bit. Okay, nope, can't do that. Just to get a little bit. Yeah, that little sandwich stack. That kind of works. Hide, please, thank you. I think I need to put a jumper. At least close to a jumper. At that point. Let's see here. Can we adjust you at all? So that you're not just hitting everything. Still striking this door though. Might not be able to put a out there. I'm gonna want to take a look at a hemmt since starting in Ontario. In SnowRunner. Yeah. There's tons of hemmt mods for ATS and ETS if you ever want to get into trucking. Though the mods don't really work in multiplayer too well. That's the unfortunate bit. It's not as stable as SnowRunner. A few other games. I think I need to just run a bracket then. Oop, that is disappeared somewhere. We're not going to have that. There we go. See, that's hitting this now. It's not hitting one thing, it's definitely hitting another thing. Yeah, and I can't really make... I probably could work around it using brackets. Not well, though. Lots of SnowRunners still to play first. You don't want to be trucking around the US. Or Europe. Your. See, if I use brackets, it gets out of the way of stuff. One thing I know is I need to do is probably record some more SnowRunner again. There's so many games I need to record. Sit down and just do it. I'd rather be flipping over in the mud. Yeah. Good old Dark Souls of trucking. She be brutal in her best and worst times. There's still plenty of area in here for seating. Like, the cab area itself is massive. The chairs, I've seen the chairs for these things. They're like almost like your sports, like go to your kid's soccer game type chairs. Or camping chairs. I think that's the better description. Barely anything. There we go. Tile 1x8. Can I put a tile 1x8 up here? Is the upper slope? I think I probably can. Hinge, 45, please, thank you. There we go. Yeah, I think that can sit like that. There's so much gap behind there, though. I think I'm just gonna have to live with that. There's a lot of gap behind that. There is a lot of gap here to fill too. One thing is I could probably use these, but there is not a lot of space for me to use or even connect to places here. Good. Please. Okay, you two merge into full things. Yeah, that's hit. It's just all hitting. Collisions everywhere. Brackets cause more collisions. Yay. Yellow. Oh. Hi, Bicole. You were asking questions on my previous stream. Nice to see you here. Yeah. Actually, you know what? That's not too terrible. I could live with that. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little tired today, but I'm doing pretty good. Kind of suffering in trying to figure this out. Hope you're doing well. Let's see here. I need to start actually working out some connections here. Yeah, that door wheel fills that gap area nicely. It's just a matter of actually connecting things. Glad to hear. Oh, Austin, you've lost your top chatter badge there. Those YouTube top chatter badges are kind of silly and also a little fun sometimes. That's good so far. Yeah, it's a whole lot of shenanigans, even just early on. Get things to line up to some degree. Is this too tall? No, that's actually that upper. These windows are skinny. Yeah. Okay, I think next step is to... I need to create a mounting point for the rest of the cab. Not like that. Like that. There we go. Plate 1x6. Okay, now we have that in. Still cooking as always. Still cooking as always. Sounds like you have been around for a while. Watching my stuff and or at least know my stuff, either from rebrickable or whatever. Or are you someone I know? Because that phrasing also reminds me of some people. Alright, so now we need to connect this lower plate to here. The yellow sanctum. Oh, okay. Oh, I think actually, yeah. No, you were asking about the sticker stuff, yeah. But I was, I guess I was more meaning like even before that. You've been following anything else I've been doing. Okay, need modified. Okay, how close is that clip? Not close at all. Now here comes the fun part of messing with a lot of parts just to try and get anything lines up. Then the C44 9WL, yeah. That Canadian cab is pretty nice. I'm still waiting for test results on my regular Dash 9s. Actually, your name is B-Call 4642. Is that also Dash 9? Oh, 4642. Yeah, C44. Is there a reason why you did the Canadian instead of like Canadian Cab Dash 9? Yeah. Is there a reason why you did the CN instead of your BC Rail? As in your name suggests. Okay. I don't think this gets me any more lined up. Yeah, no, that's a negatory. Experiment with things here until we get some kind of alignment that works. Okay, that's not over top of these. That might have some other alignment. That was the only one I could do because I couldn't change the part color files. I don't know how to do that. You do know that there was more than one file there, right? In the rebrickable? I think I uploaded the studio files for each one there too as well. I think someone was asking about that previously. That might have been a while ago. Order files. Yeah, order files were added on the 12th of October. Only for instructions. You must have been really early on though, because someone was asking for the various studio files, and that was added on October 12th. So you must have gotten those instructions pretty early on then. Yes, maybe it's time to have more than one Canadian cab. Do the order files change the part colors? Yeah, there should be, if I'm remembering correctly, they should. I can just actually download it real quick myself and check, but they should be the different studio files for the different versions. Yeah, there's the BC rail. Seeing. Okay, I can actually just open these. You know what? Just do that. Put these onto my desktop. Back over to Studio. File. Open. Desktop. Let's see, order files. Let's see, BC rail. If I open this one up, it should be in the BC rail colors, right? Yep, it is. So yeah. The order files are there. So if you ever want to do a BC rail one, they are there now. They were uploaded back in October. But I'm guessing you must have been just an earlier buyer, because those weren't there originally. Almost got all the parts for it. That's fair. Yeah. Okay. Looks like we got that connected up. That's good. So that's the lower plate connected up. Now we need to get the upper plate and the lights connected in. I do hope you share photos of your build, though, once you get it all together. I think I bought it somewhere around a few weeks or so. Oh, okay. Okay, how do we connect the... Okay, you know what? That's not terribly in the way? Question mark? Picking up your own locomotive in the studio? Ooh, very nice. Do you want to drop any names or anything, or we gonna leave it as a secret for later? I'll tell you about it in the Yellow Sanctum. CP7010. Okay, I don't recognize that number off the top of my head. But what is CP7010? Oh, it's this guy. Dark red. SG70 ACU. Okay. Canadian Pacific Dark Red. Nice. Oh, I guess unless you're doing the Canadian Pacific Railway 7010, which was an old switcher. But no, I have a feeling it's this SD70 script letter scheme. Yeah, that's pretty. No, has a nice color to it. Script letter scheme, as in HU. HU is HU the script or something, or what do you is that, or is that like an old paint scheme? Also see SW. Oh, hey, I see RS too. I might need some custom stickers printed for it. Well, hi. Just insert self-promotion here of Bricky Prints. Heritage unit. Ah, okay. Yeah, there we just self-insert Bricky Prints as your guy for stickers. Alright, does this line up and connect kind of at all? Actually, that's a lot better than I was actually expecting. A little pulled out, but probably work well enough. One thing though that I don't like is how in the way of the seating area this is, because this is kind of the seating area. Let's just try something else, because I need to kind of leave that open. Delete that. Split. Delete. Be nice if we had kept as much area to work with as possible for things. Oh, okay, that's just eating it. That is very much just in the way. Probably use a bracket, honestly, to kind of work around it. Maybe. Wonder if we attach a bracket there. 1x4, run across. How are we looking here? Oh. That's actually probably about a bracket thickness off. Is the seating area going to be lowered beneath the bottom of the windshield? Yeah, it has to be kind of here-ish. This zone. Middle is usually taken up by the engine kind of ish area. It's like a thick panel area in the middle. No place for people to sit, so that's fine if there's connections being weird. This is a problem though. I gotta have this be a little bit different modified. Okay, you there, you there. Now you connect? Yeah, it looks like that's connecting. Oh, that feels a little weird. Okay, well, you're connected. And just shuffle it on over. There we go. Yeah, it's not perfect, but probably works well enough. I'll have to do some physical testing. Make sure nothing is hitting too much. One of the studs on the floor. Yeah. Have to connect it here-ish. Probably like a jumper, honestly, or maybe not a jumper. Plates underneath it. Yep. Honestly, I should probably just slap down a turntable here. There we go. Now I have a few more studs to work with. At least a more stud to work with. Modified. That. Let's see here. Minifig. Utensil. Okay. Is so close to actually working. Or does it need to be raised up a little bit more? Maybe it needs to be raised up just slightly more. And we put that back down. And then we can add that in. That might be a little bit more correct for the seating. This door is still not attached, but we'll worry about that later. Still so much other stuff I need to attach. Single stud on the jumper plate. Oh wait. Yep. The great minds think alike. we're got it. Some of this isn't attached though. I need to attach more of this nonsense. No, that has to be there. It has to be there to attach a lot of this stuff. I need an attachment point for the rest of this, though. Leave the interior as is. Yeah, even on the real things, it's pretty basic. There's not a whole lot going on for it. Steering wheel? Probably a need for a steering wheel. The minimum. Yeah, okay. I have no idea if I can connect that or not. Ah, dang, it's just off by a little bit. Can I maybe get some kind of connection going here? Just across like that. The nice thing is now we have these plate round clips. Yeah, the alignment definitely is not correct there. It'd probably be best if I work the alignment from down below here. Sorry about that, I had to mute myself. Sneeze. Okay, that clip doesn't work either. This might be a painful mismatch of stuff to try and get some kind of alignment. Oops, what did I miss? Me muting myself because I'm sneezing my brains out. That's probably the most of it. But I need to figure out how to attach. Dad lost his phone. Oh no. That's not good. You know what? I think I have to leave these brackets in. Found it though? Well, that's good. Found it. Yeah, I think I have to leave these brackets in. Actually, I should probably be working from trying to attach these lights in. Because that might be easier to do. Actually, if this is 45, can I just... No. Okay, I was hoping that the simplest answer would be just bar. But no. Doesn't quite work like that. But in other words, actually, you know, I have an idea now. Because we could, yeah, make that 45. And just attach like that. That might actually be... That might be okay. Just like that. Just need the headlights attached. Because the headlights are the only things that, well, not the only things. The doors are not attached either, but... Headlights, we just need attached. Plate round. Keep coming back to plate round because I feel like plate round might save me, but I don't think it will. See, and I don't want to come back this way, I don't think, too much. No, because that's in the middle of the seat. Causes problems as well. Ah, that's hitting everything as two. Sweet. Maybe I'll just throw more turntables at it. Try and get the hitboxes, some of these areas, small as possible. Gee, you know what? Use hinge plates. Let's see, and that'll give me a little bit more coverage of that grill. Clip bar and steering wheel, probably what I'll have to do. Where am I at? I'm not in hinge plates. H. Here. You, my good sir. Yeah, that works. Okay, so that covers that up. You know, magically I have so much more room to work with. It's kind of amazing. Sorta. I sorta have more room to work with. As for the steering wheel, yeah, I need some like clip bar and stuff. But probably attach it. Anything utensil? Does my friend the wrench work? I think my friend the wrench is too long. Yeah. Where are you gonna mount it? That is an extremely good question. Somewhere along in here. Left or right side? I believe this should be right hand, or not left hand drive. What's the driver's position of? I think it's left hand, right? I meant interior. What is the interior of these things? Yes, it is left hand drive. Okay, just making sure. You know, we probably can't add a ton of detail, but in other words, I'm just gonna... I have Google open here in the background. There we go. Back over to studio. Oops, didn't mean to minus out studio. Model, add reference. Model, add reference images. So here's the passenger side. The model, add reference image, and here's the driver side. As you can see, yeah, they have like this big box in the middle. You need to figure out a way to add the windows in the rear. Possible. Actually, no, I don't think I need to do, because this one has a large venting system in the back, right? Yeah, it does. Large vents on either side. So I don't need to worry about that. Yeah, there's a steering column right there. So as long as steering column I make here kind of works, wait, good enough. Copy, paste. Hinge backwards a little bit. I can stick a bar across here. So now left and right side headlights are linked. But that doesn't fully help everything though. Do you ever do voice chat on Discord while streaming? No, I have not attempted that. And also while not streaming. Oh, actually, I have done Discord chat if I've ever played like video games with friends. We use it as our game chat as we're doing a stream or doing a recording session. Okay, I have a feeling that bar is not going to line up. The Yellow Sanctum, yeah. I think last Christmas event, winter event stuff that we did, used Discord voice chat a few times. Yeah, see, that needs to be lowered down. The problem with these clip things is that they can't actually be lowered down just because of how they're constructed. Which sucks. I mean, for the most part, though, do I really even need that that crazy of a connection? I don't think I do. I think I can get away with quite a bit here. Possibly. Like, if I attach a droid arm, say, from that bar to that bar, will that work? Discord voice chat while streaming, it's fun. Probably, so you guys can join in and maybe say things. That you guys would still have the delay going on. Yeah, okay, we can probably work with that. Because the headlights will be kind of trapped, more or less. With everything else that's going on. Oh, okay, you're acting like you're connected. Can you, like, not act like you're connected, please? Yeah, you're acting like you're connected to this bar here, yeah. It annoys me when you do that, Studio. Okay, let's hinge it back this way a little bit. So, Studio won't recognize it as being connected. Because it's not. As soon as it's just within touching range, Studio's like, oh hey, it's connected now. It's a valid connection. Not a valid connection now, Studio. Oh, did I push that up a little? No, I didn't push that up a little too far. Okay, so that kind of joins those together. Is it great? Not really. But it's together. So I need to get these doors on though. I guess that's the next thing to do. Which actually probably shouldn't be too hard. I just put 2x4 here. Thank you. Yeah, no, there's no way of actually getting this to cooperate, I don't think. No. Nope. I was thinking of how to get the door to actually work. There's not a whole lot of options, is there? But I think what I'm going to be doing here is actually put a bracket down here at the bottom. Then also up top here, put a plate around and a plate 1x2 like that. There we go. That should kind of just hold the door. Oh, that's a little too thick. I have a... Oh, wait. No, I messed up. That needs to go there. Then the door can go on, even though the door won't work. It's fine. Copy, paste. Oh, I do think on my littler hemmt, my old hemmt model, I actually have the door working. There we go. Sweet. So that's more or less a lot of that connected back together. Put that back. Hey, okay, we need to move those out of my way. There we go. Some of this I need to change up a little bit, like that. Or maybe I just need to actually do a different slope here. Actually, you know what? Change those to the more shorter ones. There we go. That works. File open. Who would have the parts that I'm searching for? Actually, no. We can just build our own here again. I think I only use probably 1 or 1.5 long hose. Okay. Line up. Shove you in. That's not really on. Now it's on. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Copy, paste. It's probably not entirely how it should be. It's close enough, probably. Do need to get the mirrors on there. How big is this roof panel? Yeah, the roof panel is huge. We have this also a big light thing top too. Actually, we can copy paste the middle. Attach to the middle, I said. Thank you. I feel like I should raise the roof just a smidge beyond what it actually should be. Even though it's pretty correct. That plate on the side, I think, is what's bothering me the most, though. I can kind of fix it by changing a little bit of things. Oh, hey. Welcome. Been a long time? Yes, it has, because, like, when were you last here? Talking about train stuff. It's been too long of a weekend for me. I've forgotten a lot of things. That's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. But hey, At least you're here now, so welcome back. Yeah, I don't like how any of this is going. I think I just have to have that plate there. Even though I kind of despise it. Alright, tile modified. I need the light rack up top. I need the hatch. I need whatever those little nubbins are. Some little round things. I don't even know how I can add those. It's gonna be questionable. As for the light rack, though, that's pretty simple. I just need a bar going across here. That'd be 1x5. Long hose. Hose, please. 3mm. 5 long. Perfect. Can you, like, click in the middle? It's not quite the middle, but there. It's probably slightly better. Sweet. So now we have the light rack on. Round. Can I clip these on now? Easily? Oh, it's hitting. Lovely. Okay, so technically the light rack needs to go up higher. Actually, we can use the plate modifieds with studs at each end. These guys. That'll give me a little bit more strength. That rack is so tall now. Oh no. Kinda don't like that. But I think... Oh, actually, you know what? Control Z. There. Maybe that'll be a little bit nicer. Yeah, I'm not totally enthused about this. Hey, you want to snap in that position, but you are hitting in that position. Okay, move these guys over. You're hitting. Actually, you know what? Did the single one do it? No, you're not hitting anything. Dang it. What attachment point are you using then? Connection tool, please. Oh, you are actually like perfectly lined. Sorta. Now you're hitting again. But if I click you over one, are we even now? Okay, I think we're even now. I think we fixed it. Around. Light. Light. Oop, come on. Light and light. There we go. Sweet. We're missing the steps. I feel like I should inverse almost this entire under area. That's probably a dumb thing to do. So I'm not going to do it. Actually, oh, wait. No, I have a better idea. Use these clips to create an area where you can attach a tile modified with a little bar piece on it to create the stirrups. Yeah, there we go. It's not terrible. It's a little wide and thick, but it's not probably not terrible for what those little stirrup steps should be. Hopefully. we'll find out. But hey, we're getting somewhere. I need to attach the mirrors next, I guess. Mirrors are pretty straight on, aren't they? Can I see the mirror position for these things in like an IRL photo? Okay, so it is ahead. Open image. I'm just gonna Oh, that's copyrighted image. Sorry, I'm just off on Google trying to grab an image real quick. There we go. This one has a plow. That's kind of neat. I don't know if the Typhoon missile system has a plow on its helmet, but that's kind of neat. I like that actually. With the plow. The plow's kind of really cool. But the mirrors though, the mirrors attach kind of forward though, and then come back, lean back. So they attach kind of more up front here, and then they lean back. So if I put a... probably right there, actually. That's pretty close to where they need to be. Yeah, like that. Okay. Then I just need to grab you. I need to grab some droid arms. You figure body part. Oop, that way. Paste. Oop, come on. Work with me. Not against me. Okay, it's gonna stick out just a little bit further than what the actual mirrors stick out. But that's probably fine. Let's see here. I need plate modified. I need... no, plate round, sorry. Copy mirror, plate modified. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Second time, changed my mind. Because I need a tile round at the bottom here. And I need tile modified. I need some clips to attach the mirror. Okay, that does not quite work out how I had hoped it would. So we're gonna use longer bar. Yeah, no, that needs to go that maybe or something. Why does my mirror feel cursed? Does it feel like it's good? Oh, you know what, actually? Yeah, no, that doesn't quite work because it's hitting. No matter how much I would like that to not hit. Might just end up using like some thinner hose then. Custom parts. Hose, please, thank you. We're gonna just have that sit down there. And only in the top bit is actually gonna be like attached. Hinge inwards, please, a little bit. Thank you. All right, sweet. Hide that. Then take all of this and a little bit of that. Copy. I said I wanted to copy mirror it. Not misclick and mess things up completely. Okay. Down the other side. All right, perfect. Good. Pretty happy about those mirrors. I think they're pretty good. I think I'm a little disappointed that I don't have the doors functional. That's a whole, like, pain in the butt itself. Because these tile modifiers don't come in tan, do they? They do come in tan now. Wow, they've come in a lot of colors, like, rapidly. It was only like a week ago or something. They like came in like black and like dark blue. Jeez. That was quick. So we probably can actually, to a certain degree, get these doors to work then. Okay, let's delete everything on one side and we'll just copy and mirror the doors to the other side. Select by connected. Delete that. Thank you. I mean, we can connect the doors to here, but doesn't feel like a great solution. Okay, connect there. Yeah, but this I don't think can rotate actually on here. Or it'll just do that, okay. Because the rest of the door isn't connected at all. There, now it should all act as one piece. And you're angry and upset. Oh, wait, I know why. So you're connected down here. Yeah? Oh, yeah, I need to get rid of this bracket then, I probably. Yeah, because that's hitting there, so the hinge does need to be out more. Like that. Change some of this up. I can, actually, you know, I could probably change this to this kind of plate modified. Yeah, maybe. We'll see how well that works. As for the hinge, put that there. It is angry a little bit, but it's fine right now. Wait, why are you not connected? It is all kind of upset. Okay, select by connected. Okay, now how do you hinge outwards? Okay, see, now it actually kind of works. So sweet, we got it. It's not the most, that's pretty fragile connection, but it works. Oh wait, no. Keep that one by one in there, please, thank you. Please and thank you. Okay, and put it back. There we go. Okay, is there anything I can do to improve that? I don't think there really is. It's, I mean, it's kind of decently on there. Kinda. Not great. Okay, grab all that, please. Thank you. Copy mirror. Maybe I can think of something better to connect that with in time. Right now, I don't think my brain has the thinking power to think of a more better way of connecting that. Revisit that in the future. As for the top here, that's kind of easy. Just need to put some of this here for the little handle. Bar grip thing, whatever, for the top hatch. 3 long, please. Thank you. Tile, I just need regular tile 2x3, please. Thank you. 1x2 and plates there. There we go. That is the cab section to the hemmt. Spent an hour and a half on just the cab. It's kind of probably to be expected. There's a lot going on with the cab. Okay, how big is this vent piece? We're gonna make it 4 long, so we can do the grill detail nicely. Can I actually just use brackets? If I use brackets, I get the grill detail to be on there nicely. Brick. You there, please. Thank you. And I'm just gonna steal some of these grill tiles. Copy, paste. Go all. It almost needs like one more layer. Copy, paste. Yeah, like that. That feels kind of correct, even though it doesn't really look that correct. Put that there. Is that a plate up? It is a plate up. Okay. Copy mirror. Copy mirror. There we go. By 4, thank you. And then I just gotta place 3 and 3. Do some brick modifieds with studs on the side. Do a very simplistic attachment. Thank you. Copy. Actually, you know what? 1x4. There. I'm just gonna completely fill this in. I think this is on the, like, kind of near the back of the engine. You know what? No, it's fine. Copy, paste. You there? Good. Brick there, brick there. I just need to steal some more of this. Actually, you know what? Just steal half of this. Copy, paste. You there, grab all that bit, copy mirror. All right, so doing this vent area is extremely simple. That's good. Actually, you know what? We can replace those with 1x6s. Yeah, because that'll cover over and make everything a lot more secure and connected. Strength improvements. You know what? Let's just steal this 1x3 tile. What am I doing? Just steal a 1x3 tile. There we go. Ta-da! That basically completes the entire cab section. Now I'm looking at it, though, I kind of want to just leave that out, so we can still hinge this up nicely. I say that, but I'm actually looking at that. There we go. Nope. And now none of it's... Hey, you should be attached. Why are you acting weird? Oh, because you're not actually attached. Okay, you had a valid reason to act weird. There. It is hitting that light bar just a little bit. I'm not checking you about that. But hey, we have the cab, we have the little vents in the back. And yeah, okay, let me save here. 1-35 hemmt save that real quick. There we go. All right, hemmt is saved. I guess without further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and end off here. I will try and fix my 3D model, I think. I can cut out a lot of what we already have. So maybe we can see these rear details a little bit more. Also, I think I need some of these feet, maybe a crane as well too. I'll try and find some reference to that. Yeah, and then actually I should probably also bring the other part in. Some part. Hemmt. Here's the frame. See, the frame came in perfectly fine. So we'll have to align that frame in here. Which actually looks like it is more or less perfectly 4 studs wide. I think I just got it. First try. Yeah, we need to bring the frame in here and do some of the framework stuff too. Put a 5th wheel thing on the back, do other details. I think this frame can be shortened too. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, without further ado, I do hope you enjoy. Yeah. Well, enjoy the rest of your day / evening, depending where you are in the world. Take care, and yeah, we'll come back to this. It's Friday. Yeah, we'll come back this Friday. I know my days. I'm not confused. Falling apart. Anyways, take care and bye bye.